all hope cannot be lost for you here in Italy. Single mother everywhere, brother. Me they ask so all these single mother food because before you see girl now, must before you ask her also you dey tell you say either you don't get one, you don't get two children. Wetin dey happen to all these men una dey born for?
Okay.
And me see they ask those men, una dey give all these girls belle, they'll born one, born two, una leave them. Una dey leave them for? And again, some ladies tell you see say those three children they get now from three different men.
Yeah. Not big
Three
one.
different men. Okay, now first one not good, second man not good, third man not good. Three men,
now
you
you
just
when
born
they
for
come
three
one
men.
good.
So now you now one couple. Of recent, if you look at so many, there are so many single mothers in this country. They went to Germany before. They saw that the life there wasn't good. They came back here to Italy. You understand?
That's
And
women
so
now.
many people, women, so many people.
Changing the narratives with Mr. B.
What's up?
Good.
How you doing?
You're fine.
You look good. Happy Christmas.
Same to you.
Nice to meet you, sir. So I'm going to ask you one or two questions. We are doing this interview just for educational purpose to educate people about what they happen here in Europe in general and sharing from your own life experience. And I believe say it take from your own life experience to educate public what they solve. Understand? Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, my great viewers, depending on the place you are watching us from. We are back again with another episode of this program, Changing the Narratives. Say things the way they are in the city of Rome. We are here with our big brother here, as you can see. Though we are just going to be sharing from his own life experience here in Europe in general. And before then, I just want to urge you, please stay tight to the end of this broadcast. And don't equally forget to help us share, like, and leave your comment for us in the comment section. Without wasting much of your time, let us quickly talk to him as he do the proper introduction. I beg you, if you introduce yourself to them.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Precisely from where you're watching from.
Okay.
My name is Philip Omozidele from Nigeria, Edo State to be precise. Isan to be precise.
Wow.
So I based in Rome. So I believe from everybody's experience, we can at least all learn from everything. You understand? So that's it.
Okay, sir. Like how long you know they here now? They Europe?
8 years plus.
8 years. All right. Like how many places when I say Europe in general, not really Italy. You based in Italy here, right? Like how many countries you don't visit since when visit don't they Europe for these 8 years?
Okay, let me say aside Italy, I'll visit 3 other countries.
Okay, like which one? Which one?
Okay,
Which?
German, France, and Belgium.
Okay, that one I just you just touch them. Maybe you live there for a while.
Okay, like German, I based there 6 months.
Okay,
Yeah, so
then just
Belgium, it was just 3 months.
okay, France.
So for the France, the same 6 months. So before I came back here to Italy.
Okay, but now when you new come, now you just move. Just go to do the tour.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to see where
That
the
will be
sky
better
for bright.
for me. Yeah.
Okay, so for your experience now, for your touch for all this country now, where you will feel talk say, if truly they give you opportunity say choose everything day, where will be your choice of place to stay, to live, to be established?
That's very simple. But for me,
Mm.
I just came, I think 2016 I came in here though, but 2017 though I had opportunity because with the way things were then here, so I just felt like friends of mine they left the country saying maybe German was good, so I decided to make the move.
Okay.
So I went there, so I spent 6 months, but undermining the fact that I just came new in Italy, but the life there in Germany, so I'm not going to lie to you, it's not really as easy as it is here. So I tried France, same story, but before I decided to at least settle down here in Italy, you understand? So Italy for me, I don't know for every other person perspective, but from my own perspective, I believe Italy is better because they can you have freedom of movement, freedom to live, because there are so many people in this country in terms of documents. I believe Italy are the best because I believe in this whole Europe, if you don't have document, life is always difficult. That's it. So, but here in Italy, Italy give you that space. If you don't do anything bad, you don't involve yourself in anything bad things, you understand. So you can live here in Italy even if you don't have documents. You can still find work to be doing and be living fine. But in every other country, you will not get that opportunity so long you don't have documents. Like it's going to be like hell. You understand? For me, from my own perspective. So I have a friend who has lived there at least 10 years without documents. You understand?
In this Italy, so
Yes, in this Italy, there are so
10
many
years without
people
documents.
after 15 years, 20 years they get that document. You understand? So in this Italy, there are other different means to get documents. You understand? So for me, Italy seemed to be one of the best countries in Europe for me. I don't, but in German, I'm not really saying every other Europe country are not good. But for my own, I think Italy is the best because in German, I think the work you have there maybe 1,500 euros. They are paying you for a month. In Germany, it's going to be like 2,000, 2,500 euros. The money is there, but the living there is costed than the one here in Italy. Because I have so many friends, they live there in Germany, but they do come to Italy to buy wares, to buy foodstuffs and every other
To
thing.
do their shopping.
To do shopping. So over here now, I believe before the quarantine, you understand, here you can get a bag of water in the supermarket for like 2 euros something. But now that after the quarantine, so things went up a little bit. In every other country, like German, that bag of water will buy here now it's maybe 3 euro something, 4 euro. But in German, you are not going to get that. So many people, water seem to be very, it's a very cost commodity in German because they don't really have water. So water, if people watching me from here now, people from Germany, if they should watch this, I believe they will see reasons with me because water. So the cost of living there is very high. So many people they don't buy wares over there in Germany. They can be paying you 3,000 euros a month in Germany, but after when your salary is paid, before you remove your house rent, your bills, your feeding and every other thing, I believe you have a little thing. Somebody who is here in Italy, who they are paying 1,500 or 1,800 euros, after the feeding and every other thing, even send something to their family in Nigeria, he can still accumulate 500 to 600 euro in his account every month. But somebody in German cannot have that amount after the spending. You
Even
understand?
upon the high payments and all that.
Just the more the payment is high, the more things are costly over there. So things are very cost in those areas. So I prefer me staying here in Italy, 1,800 euro work. I can still be saving 1,000 euro every month. I can take away 800 euro to feed, to just spend for all my spending for the month. Then 1,000 euro, I'll still have it in my account as savings. So that's the difference between Italy and the rest of the countries
Okay.
in Europe.
All right, sir. Like for you, you don't just the talk. You share it from your own experience now. So, what do you think is not the reason for our young guys here, even with documents, 5 years, 2 years, as the case may be, taking that same document to Germany to go and kill it, going starting from the ground again, seeking for asylum, asylum. What do you think causes all those kind of stuff?
For me, I would say, like here now, I think the problem here is that so many people, let me say, language barrier. Because some people have documents. They may apply for work in any company now. Maybe they'll grant their application to come and start work. But due to the fact that they don't understand the language, they cannot speak the language. Understand? But in Germany, most of the company they are English speaking companies. So you
Okay, though
understand?
they are not the Gem, they still speak German there.
They
Okay,
speak
they still.
Dutch there. So but because right now in German, if you go there now to say you want to live in camp, definitely you will go to school. But here now is not a compulsory thing because both in camp, you have the opportunity to go to school. If you say you don't want to go to school, you don't go. But in Germany, it's different.
It's the most.
Yes, you because you want like to speak the language. You cannot come to their country and be speaking another language. You understand? So Dutch to me itself, it's harder than this very language in this country. Italian language is very simple. Understand? For me, it's very
Compared to
simple
Dutch.
compared to Dutch. Dutch is very hard. So many people in Germany they will understand the fact that some people are living there maybe 6 to 8 years. They will still tell you that the Dutch language they still can't really understand it that much. At least they'll hear a bit of it. So that's for the people who even went to school and all that. So here is different. So for me, I think so many people like I don't know, they think the salary they pay here in this country is low. One, I think two. I feel like maybe some will say there's not too much work in the country, of which I believe there's work in this country. If you feel like if you look for work, definitely you get.
Mm.
Understand? So for me, so many people say because there's no work, and some will just prefer to like, I just want to go there, go to camp. Maybe they don't just want to work. There are so many people they have document here, but they don't want to work.
They'll go there, go and kill
They'll
it.
go there, kill the document, and go and stay in camp just to be receiving this money they pay from camp. They feel like they won't be paying house rent and bills and all this stuff. They just want to be collecting that money and just. I think that's what
So
they
you,
feel
is
like.
it a good idea?
For me, it's not a good idea. I cannot take because of recent. If you look at there are so many single mothers in this country. They went to Germany before. They saw that the life there wasn't good. They came back here to Italy. You understand?
That's
And
women
so
now.
many people, women, so many people. They went to Germany. There are some people they have this like Italy now. They can give you police via, which is leave the country. Understand? If you can take a good lawyer, you can still stay in the countryside. But Germany is not like once Germany give you, you go to commission, they give you that do they call it. It's more like negative. So when they give you that, definitely in Italy, if you are giving negative, you can at least take a lawyer and apply for the case. You understand? You can still stay in the country during that period of time. But in Germany, once you are giving that do, it's just you just need to at least on your own just leave the country because no, bro. See here,
Okay.
Italy now. One thing about Italy cannot just police cannot just come to your house at night, bust your house, take you to deportation camp. In Germany, it's done. Because in German, when they give you that dun, maybe they just feel like your stay in the country is not your. So many people in Germany, they will believe this thing I'm saying. They will come to your house at night, they will pause there, take you to deportation camp. German can deport anytime. In Italy, they don't deport anyhow here.
No, it's very rare.
It's very rare
Maybe
for
something
Italy to do.
serious happen, or
Yes,
maybe you
something
commit one
serious.
or two things.
So that's it. So for me, I feel like people living Italy. There's so many people who left Italy to Germany or so many other countries for at least to spend 2 3 years. They later come back to Italy to start afresh and say Italy happens to be the best country because
After 3 years.
here, if all hope cannot be lost for you here in Italy,
Hmm.
you must have something to do. Understand? You must have something to do. At least you must get black job, anything to be doing to at least to be sustaining yourself. Maybe if you don't even have documents. Understand?
Hmm.
So, but in Germany, it's not like that.
Okay, sir. Lastly, I don't see a lot of people. Maybe as a young guy like you, now I don't know whether you don't marry. Okay, maybe they happen to settle down, having wife and kids.
Okay.
You understand me? They have document, have wife, have kids.
Okay.
Before you know what is happening, they'll say one or two things up. My wife moved down to Germany, now Germany be the next level. So is it a good idea?
For me,
Which is something that you will encourage.
okay. For me, I will say this to the women out there, but for me, I don't really think the men will actually take part of the blame, but I believe the whole blame should be to the women because you are believing with a man in Italy. You, let me say you probably staying together, living together, even if you are not married. There's maybe, or even if you got married, now you have kids. So your man decide to tell you, you and your kids as the woman go to Germany. When things are good for you that way, I will come and meet you. I'll come and be visiting you. Understand? As a woman, you just decide to like the moment you leave here and go to Germany, just understand the fact that is it that the man have some other woman here that he doesn't want you as the woman to be around to see, or he just wants you to go for him to be
Just
doing
for him
whatever
to get a free
access to
time.
be doing what he wants to be doing. Then tomorrow you come out and say, this man abandoned you and your children. This man, you were living with him here. All of a sudden, he just told you, okay, you go to Germany. And you decide to go. You decide to go because I believe you guys have been managing. You, at least over here, at least in Italy, at least you can get little support from the government. And the man is working. So definitely, I don't see a reason why you see maybe you people cannot at least afford the cost of living and every other thing. No. So you just decide to like you want to go. Although aside that one, aside the ones who are settled down, there are some ladies over here. They'll be dating a man. They'll have they'll get pregnant for the man. They will not tell the man they are pregnant. The guy they are dating, they will not tell them. it happens here, they will not tell them that they are pregnant. Then this girl now happens to have a friend in Germany, Belgium, or any of these countries. They just tell them, ah, I'm pregnant. Oh, what's up? Maybe that her friend now will say, okay, just come over there. That to Germany or France. They they pay single mothers very very high, good money. So because of that, the girl will leave the country, Italy,
Without telling the person who
without
is
telling the man
responsible for
who is
the.
responsible for the pregnancy. The man will not even know. The girl will take the pregnancy to Germany, go there, seek asylum as a single mother. Some they will even ask them, where's the father of this your baby? It's either they tell them that either the father is dead, or for them to just have that
Mm.
access to be collecting that single mother money. So many girls are there in Germany because of that. They just want to be there, to just live that life of, I just want to be collecting that money.
Nobody controls me.
Nobody controls me,
Mm.
because some of our ladies, they feel like getting married, like talk about tradition, like the tradition we have in Nigeria. It's not the same as here. So we all know that coming to this country, this Europe part of the world, I think the tradition and every other thing here, at least I think women have upper hand more than the men. Understand? This tradition and everything they have here, it supports women and not the men. So the men here, let me say, maybe they are more like, let me say they are more like this slave, because you cannot leave your country and come here, neglect the traditions you have, because some women they just feel like the tradition we have over there in Nigeria
Mm.
is something they cannot keep up with here. You
Oh.
see a man and a woman, they have been living for 5 years, they have one or two kids. After the one or two kids, the woman will come out to say she don't want the marriage anymore, they divorce. Maybe the man happens to be the one that rents the apartment they are staying as a divorce from that marriage. So police are definitely going to tell the man, you have to leave the house. The woman will be the one to
When
stay in
the
the house.
man is the one responsible for the
And
payment
the
and
man will leave the
everything.
house. There are some ladies in this country, even their baby father cannot even talk to their children, because they told the police this man is bad for me, is not just good. So the police will tell the man, you have to give as in 200 years away from this woman and her child. So some women are denied their baby father access to their children. So tomorrow they will come out to say the man is not taking care of the child. She's the one taking care of the child. So there are so many problems. Why there are some men, they just don't want to, like, you and your woman, you divorce. Definitely. I believe a failed marriage is a failed marriage.
Mm.
So definitely, if it was meant to be, I believe before you guys got married, you already understand yourselves. So I don't really see a reason why so many people will be living together for 5 years. The moment they get married, not up to 1 year,
No, there
the next
wahala.
thing, problem, and the next thing won't even be up to 2 years. See that they've divorced.
Mm.
But they live together for 5 years when they are not married.
Mm.
But they got married under 2 years, they divorced.
The question now is what happened?
What happened? If you should ask the woman will say something different, the man will say something different. Because me, I believe the problem there is that, okay, as a woman, I will ask, you have been living with this man before you decide to give birth to first child for this man,
Mm.
give birth to second child for this man. If this man was not good, would you really want to give birth to two children for
I
this man?
don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay. What really happened after two child? What you think you have been buried since then?
You cannot bear it
You
now.
cannot bear it now. The next thing you just decide to, like, you just want to cut the marriage. And the man is on the streets. You are in the house. There are some people, they are working in a company. Maybe they are well recognized the fact that they live, they have a marriage and they have children, they have family. Understand? So definitely, if that marriage will end tomorrow, you as a man, so long you are working, you have a life contract. You will still be paying for that house, although you divorced.
Why the woman is in the house
It's in the
and
house.
the man
Even
is
if
outside.
that woman will end up bringing some other men, some other boys to the house to come and do their rubbish, while the man is on the streets, the mama maybe at least he will still be the one paying for the house
Where he does not live.
where he does not live. That is, if they did common marriage, which is
Oh.
court marriage
Mm.
here, because once they do court marriage, you are all going to sign everything. What is yours is mine. What is mine is yours. So when they divorce tomorrow, so long you are the one has been paying for that house, you still continue paying for it. When they divorce, the man is going to be on the studio and say, okay, since the man and you have kids, this woman have kids for you. So a man they come out for us, not the woman. That's what.
For Euro.
Yes, that
But
man they come
Africa
out for
now,
us.
now woman,
Now woman they come out for us.
now
But for
I
here
say now
now,
who wrong?
different,
Eh?
different. Now man they come out for us for woman. The man go there see they pay for her, so you know they stay.
Although it come out, you will see the
You can
sort
see the pay
bills.
now. It as they don't pay her salary that they remove her. Now just now sometimes be say yes. Now normal.
Okay, you will tell me now, say that one not be part of the thing when we say they encourage these women, they take all those action, quick divorce, quick take a man to police station, to court, to all those things, yeah?
Yes. For me, some women just want to give. They just want that man. Better you're born. Have children. The amount of children when she as a woman they find once they don't get her, she can decide to cut that marriage so that she will just be full single mother. Make she just collect that single mother money. Just dey live her life, go to club, do anything when she want do. No man go dey tell her say where you dey go, where you dey come from. Understand? They just want some women just want live their life for this road.
Not
Some
thinking
women don't just
about,
want stay married. They just born that children. They want just born with the man finish. They just cut the marriage. Make they just dey their life. Make they just dey with their children. Just dey do anything they want do. No man go tell am say like this, like this. I know. Some women just dey. They not just want am.
thank you so much, sir. If I may ask you now, as a young guy now, based on these experiences now, will you, where will you, like have opportunity now to marry here or marry in Africa? What will be your choice?
Let me say for me, like in my dialect, there's a particular parable. I don't know. Viewers, I don't know if you're an Asian, you understand this, but I see interpret it in English. There's a particular parable that says, "Ejo rada muwa, olada mugbo."
Okay.
Because it is said that, let me say, okay, in English, it is said that where you have your house, that's where you farm. Because you cannot have a house here and have a farm very far distance. You understand? So, what I mean by that is that you are here. I don't really see a need for you to go to Africa and say you want to go and get married there. But I know very well that the reason why some men are doing that is because maybe the ones they tried here, due to the way things were, they didn't really like it wasn't really good for them. They had a bad experience, so they decided to like go to Africa. But I've still seen so many men who went to Africa to get married there, bring the woman here. When the woman got here, she who did worse than the ones we already have here. No, I've seen so many men on social media. They cry, come out. Woman wey go marry carry come here. You know, once the woman will come say, because before that woman will come, if you get one or two friends for here, tell her say, see how they be for here. Once that woman don see give birth to like 2, 3 children, as they just dey know her, they don coach her, she don already know how e be. If he had decide say wan cut that marriage, so the man go. What was the need for the stress wey go take dey carry the woman come? So for me in Africa, I believe since it's been 8 years I left the country. So for me, I don't really think
That is
if
the
you find a
solution.
good woman here, it's better because the woman already know the system of the country, the hustling aspect and every other thing. So if you get married to a woman in Nigeria and bring her here, understand? Let me say she will find it very difficult to cope with the weather and everything, catching up with the train and bus and everything. Understand? So you have to at least the language too and every other thing. So she need to go to school, do so many things. It's going to be a whole lot of stress for you as a man. So that's if you find out good woman here, which at least I believe in this Europe, we say have good women out there,
Okay,
but
okay.
definitely they are very, very rare to find, you understand? So that's it. But for me, I'm still saying it. This Roma, I based in Milan before I spent 3 years in Milan before I came to Roma here. So this is my 5 years in Roma now.
Okay.
So I'll say this Roma, it will be hard to find a single lady which has not given birth and she's not married. It will be hard to find it here in Roma. I believe in every other region
You feel
in
fine.
Italy, it will still be rare to find single mother everywhere. But me they ask all these single mother food because before you see girl now, must before you ask her also you tell you say either you don't get one, you don't get two children. Wetin dey happen to all these men una dey born for?
Okay.
I mean say dey ask those men una dey give all these girls belle dey born one born two now and leave them. Una dey leave them for?
Now, two questions.
Okay,
Question for the
and
girl and
again,
man.
okay, and again, some ladies tell you say those three children they get now from three different men.
Yeah. Not be
Three
woman.
different men. Okay, now first one not good, second man not good, third man not good. Three
You
men,
now
you
you
just
when
born
they
for
come one
three
come
men.
good.
So now you now one come good.
You hard.
It go hard. So that's why so many men they find it difficult to say they want marry woman for you. Because if they see woman and maybe the woman get one, they'll say okay, let them see poor. But one question is, bro, one woman does see say she don already get two children, you no dey with the man, you understand? Before that two children come out, they don spend years together, you understand? So, bro, it's very, very important you know what happened first to that their marriage or their relationship. What happened? Because I not see why woman will just open body down, born first pikin, born second pikin for man. Last time I decide say you no wan dey with that man again, and something happen. But na the woman fault or na the man fault. You should assess the whole issue to know if it is something you fit pull your head say okay, even if say she don get two man dey with her. Understand? So that two children so na so still two different men. So I don't really even understand. So the whole problem here in this Europe, is much. It's much. So if you're out there, you feel like you want to come to Europe, the life is good. Understand? But when it comes to all these marital issues and all this stuff, uh, it's something you don't hurry into.
Mm, mm,
Uh,
mm, mm.
don't hurry into it. Because some people they will just feel like, okay, some women now they'll feel like, my girlfriend up on that's the over.
Mm.
And then I just see Ross see one ball. You understand the fact, say this man, he's not the type of man you want. Because you just eager to like, I just want
Because of say my
my
friend
friend up born, my friend
friend
up
they go.
marry, you jump enter now the next you see say a different you can't find there. That's why most of the marriage not the last.
Mm.
Because I believe you not figure because we came from, even if we are from Nigeria, we came from different tribe in Nigeria, you understand? So once you meet woman here, definitely I believe we all have different ways of thinking, you understand? It's not what you like or like. We are two individuals. So before we decide to like let's start up a relationship, I have my individual way of living, you have yours. So if we feel like we really want to have a good relationship, definitely you have to adjust from the things you used to do.
Yeah.
Because it might happen that as a woman, the things you usually do that you enjoy, now that you're in a relationship, it might not be what I would like as a man. So goes to the man. Things you used to do, it might not be the things the woman would like to see you do. So adjustments will actually do a lot of work. I believe understanding and trust is what we need to set up a good relationship before the love thing of a thing, you understand? So sometimes some people just mistake lust for love. You
Mm.
understand? You just
Mm.
meet a woman that 2 months you see you are falling in love. But that's not love, you are lost. So that's just it.
Thank you so much for this time. Honestly, I believe that yes, this one is much educative for people out there, more especially the one that are still inspiring to come here. We have a lot here. Oh. Europe, they beautiful, but they say as fish they sweet, not so bone dey.